Team coverage starts with Rick Albin tonight. He talked with Governor Whitmer about her request for an extension to Michigan's state of emergency for another 70 days. Rick?
Yeah, the governor says that extension is necessary to continue to fight the virus, and she also has doubled the fine for anybody who violates the stay-at-home order. We talked with her just a few hours ago. Let me ask about your effort to expand this emergency situation in the state for another 70 days. The Senate Majority Leader and some Republicans have not warmed up to that idea. They're coming back to town on Tuesday. Are you negotiating with them, and where are we with that proposed expansion?
Yeah, we have an open dialogue. We've worked really quite well together during this emergency. I am grateful for their leadership. You know, expanding the scope of the emergency to 70 days gives us the ability to do a number of things. One is to ensure that we are protecting liability for our frontline medical professionals. Going piecemeal and doing a renewal for every couple of weeks, I think, unnecessarily keeps bringing the legislature into town to a place where they have to congregate, puts them back on the road and the gas stations outside the home. It flies in direct contravention of what all of the scientists and best medical counsel is giving us, which is we need to limit that. That's precisely why we have the stay-at-home order. So I still am hopeful that they will consider doing a 70-day extension so that we can keep doing the important work of running state government without unduly exposing people to COVID-19. And let's remember, when the legislature comes in, they come in from all parts of our state. They congregate, and even if it's a few people in a room at a time, they're still congregating unnecessarily, and then they go back to their communities. And so this is precisely how things spread exponentially. I believe that they're going to take a lot of precautions, but I still think that the best thing we can do is say we're going to be confronting this for at least 70 days. It doesn't mean the stay-home order is in effect for 70 days. It doesn't mean all the other orders I've issued are lengthened by that same time. It simply means that we recognize we are going to be in a state emergency for at least another 70 days, and that's precisely what all the epidemiologists and doctors are telling us, and that's what the experience has been around the world.
The violation for not staying at home or violating the stay-at-home order has gone from $500 to $1,000. Does that signal that you're going to look to law enforcement for stricter enforcement of that stay-at-home order? Because up to now, a lot of law enforcement agencies that we've talked to have said, look, we're not going to go out and immediately write tickets. We're just going to have conversations with folks. But is it coming to that?
Well, I think first, let me start with this. Michiganders are by and large taking this very seriously, and that is a good thing. If you look in the New York Times, I think it was yesterday, they have a map of where travel has really been cut the most. And Michigan is one of the best states on the map, to be honest, since I've introduced the stay-home order. People have really, by and large, followed it. Now, does it mean that everyone is doing what they should be doing? No, it doesn't. Unfortunately, that's the case, and that's precisely why businesses that are not doing the right thing or individuals who are not will face some consequences. This is not a suggestion. This is an order, and this is about our healthcare system. This is about the health of everyone in the state.
The governor also talked about another big issue, and that's the problems with the unemployment system, or moreover, all those thousands of people who are forced out of their jobs and are trying to get signed up for unemployment. It's really been a headache for a bunch of them. We talked to her about that, and you'll hear what she had to say tonight at 6. Working from home live, Rick Albin, News 8.